welcome to Season 2 NRSL Universal Orlando Cup Series All-Star Showdown here at Coca-Cola under the lights here for the Cup Series version of the Showdown. Let's quickly go through our starting lineup here. Charles Jackson on the pole, Charles Sanford starting second, third Michael Hegdahl, fourth Alex May, fifth Michael Norman, sixth Dougie Shears, seventh Kyle Thomas, eighth Will Goss, ninth Austin Plant, including top 10 Steve Pollard, third. The rest of the field, Clint Spillman 11th, John McNamara 12th, 13th Trent Dunham, 14th Brian James, 15th is Cole Daly, 16th Andrea Erickson, and in the final row, Chris Washington 17th and Alan Campagnaro in the 18th position. 18 cars determined to get the top two spots and the fan vote. They already gave the command to start their engines, and they're going to get ready to roll off. 14 laps to decide the top two spots. And the fan vote will be later on. You'll see it with the Outback Series and the Universal Orlando Cup Series for the fan vote. Just make sure when that happens, you put down Outback and put in your 3 drivers, and then Universal Orlando with your 3 drivers. I'll explain that later on. But as you saw in the Outback race, the main issue is if you're starting on the high line here, the main thing is you got to not hit that wall. So the pace car is going to dive down the pit road right now. 14 laps going to decide who's going to make the top 2 spots to get into the All-Star race. We're going to find out later on who's going to get those spots. Here we go. Green flag is out. And we're using the daytime Coca-Cola for the All-Star race, so it should be interesting. Charles Jackson's going to get an early advantage here, and already I've seen a car hit the wall. There's 2 of them, and they are Pollard the third and Andrea Erickson. And ironically, the 2 people. Whoa, Trent Dunham! Around he goes. Oh my, where'd he go? Oh, Cole Daly. Trent Dunham, his day is over. And he will not be in the top 2, so he's got to rely on the fan vote, as well as Daly. Oh, Sanford hitting the wall. Who else is hitting the wall? I don't see anyone else yet. Oh, and I think Charles, yep, he is. Hegdahl's going to hit the wall, Dougie Shears. Oh my god, Sanford also hit the wall, or at least scraped it. 3 wide for the lead. Intense racing. Kyle Thomas, and I believe at that stripe, yeah, they gave him to Michael Norman, barely over Austin the Plant. The 5 car, he's got to get lower than that. And Dougie, car in the wall, Kyle Thomas. Dougie Shears nearly getting involved. So far, the top 2, it's now Spillman and James. Or actually, Spillman and the Plant, but now Spillman and James are now going to be the top 2. And you see a bunch of names over here that you were shocked to see. LaPlante, Spillman, May, Norman, Campagnaro. Oh, Spillman, don't do it. Oh, he bounced off the wall. Wasn't as bad, though. Pollard the third, you saw in the back there, bounced off the wall. Yeah, if you hit the wall, you're in trouble. Nearly 4 wide for the lead. Now going 3 wide. So far, so good. Everyone's clean. Michael Norman is your leader right now, and McNamara in second. Hopefully, we won't have like what happened to Dunham, which, let's double check. He is 1 lap down, but he's not out of the race. McNamara and James in the wall. Oh, look out. LaPlante almost ran into Brian James. And Dougie Shears is trying to get through, but he got blocked. Oof, that was terrible. Dunham is still on pit road. We'll look at that replay later on, but we had a crazy incident in the Outback race where the cars crashed on the pit road and they didn't pull a caution out. Uh-oh, Campagnaro is going to slightly tap the wall. It's not going to affect him. I think Erickson hit the wall again because she is losing some spots. Battle for second is on. Alex May, Alan Campagnaro. Campagnaro wants it. And May's going to lose it. And you know what? Alex May just... Man, I'll tell you something. That 51 is like the cursed car in Tweenix Racing. Poteet's doing really well. He's in the All-Star race. Seth Cole in the All-Star race. Alex May just can't get anything done. And I'll tell you something. Joseph Bryant was in it last season. Just had a terrible season. And Alex May is like adding on to it. And now we got a battle for the lead. Alan Campagnaro, Michael Norman. And Campagnaro has got it. And I think continue on for Alex May. If May makes it via the top two, this would really help Alex May because then not only all three Tweenix cars are going to be in it, but also it's that Alex May is going to try to show a better new side of him. As look who's in battle for the third spot, it's Will Gustin. Man, he has just been having a terrible season there in the 25. It's just not been going well at all for that GoDaddy car. The other GoDaddy car, Spillman, he's hanging in there in the fifth position, or sixth position rather. Plant in seventh. And Goss, he wants more. The Gossinator. Nah, never mind, JK. He's staying in the third spot, but now rebound for the lead. Michael Norman, Alan Cavagnaro once again. 3 wide for third with Goss, May, and Hegdahl. Hegdahl's having a decent season, but just can't get the win. And Cavagnaro led it to stripe. And we have confirmed Trent Dunham is out of the race. Daly, he's pretty much done. Sanford's pretty much done. These guys here, they still could have a shot. Just they gotta get up there and hope something big happens to the leaders in front. But the guys are pretty much doomed unless a fan vote happens are Dunham, Daly, Sanford. That's it. As Norman retakes the lead, here comes Goss, and here comes Alex May 3 wide. Michael Norman having a decent season, just couldn't get the win though. Oh, cars line up. That's Cavagnaro. We're gonna keep an eye on him real quickly. Oh, he bounced off the wall. It's going to affect him a little bit. And now he's going to fall off the draft. And it's going to probably catch up to Dougie Shears, who actually isn't damaged. He's just behind. He just got held up. And that goes the same for Washer and LaPlante because of these guys over here. Yeah, when you bounce off the wall, it really affects you. So we're on the halfway point. Michael Norman. Oh, man, he did a slide job and almost hit the wall. Alex May is leading. Nearly 3 wide battle between the two GoDaddy cars of Spillman and Goss and Michael Hegdahl, but they still backed out. And now Goss, he wants more than second place. He wants the lead. And, oh, May did a little slide job there. Goss is going to take the lead. Norman's going to take second. May is just trying to hang on for dear life. If he hits the wall, then that's it. And Cavagnaro is hanging in there in this pack. As well as Dougie Shears. He's actually got a fast car. He's just still a little bit behind. Now Michael Norman wants to retake the lead. Man, Michael Norman's probably pretty much had one of the strongest cars. Him, Goss, and May. Those are the 3 cars to really keep an eye on throughout this event. And you never know. It could be down to those 3 in the end of the race as Hegdahl scraped the wall. And Alan Cavagnaro is going to pass him. And are they approaching up to Cold Alley? Oh no, that's the front stretch. Okay, that scared me there because I thought they were already catching up to Cold Alley. That would have been like a huge deal. Now Goss wanting to retake the lead. Man, it's like back and forth between Michael Norman and Will Goss, and then a battle for third between Alex May and Clint Spillman. And look at who's back in that pack. That's Dougie Shears. Man, that 21 car just fell back out of the draft, all of a sudden caught up, and he's now in the pack. Now, the other question is what's going to happen with these two, LaPlante and Washer? Are they going to catch up? We'll find out. Michael Norman, he's a little too high there. He's got to get a little lower. Ooh, man. If they hit the wall, it ruins their car, and it just ruins their day. Alex May in the middle, but now in the low line, is now going to pass Will Goss. And look at 4 wide for third. Oh, man. Cavagnaro. He's going to bounce off the wall. Spillman is going to bounce off the wall. Norman nearly got into him. And that's going to really ruin Alan Cavagnaro's night right there. That's really going to end his chance there. Just double look in the back here. There's Daly all the way in the back. Sanford, Brian James, Steve Pollard third. Charles Jackson, Andrea Erickson, Kyle Thomas, and John McNamara. They're way out of the draft. 8 seconds behind is where McNamara is, who's in 10th. LaPlante is trying to catch up to Cavagnaro, who's lost the pack because of the damage. And look at Chris Washer now catch up. Amazing job for him. And I think, Spillman, he hit the wall, and he's a little behind. He tapped it, though. As Alex May is your leader now, and Dougie Shears has now moved into second. Michael Norman now trying to pass him for the second spot. Goss is going to go back in line and push draft Michael Norman. And we got less than 5 laps to go now. 4 laps to go in this race. Dougie Shears, he really wants to get in. I can guarantee you the top 5 really wants to get in so badly. Or pretty much everyone in this pack, this main pack battling for the top 2 spots, as Goss is going to scrape the wall, really wants to get in very badly. Because I guarantee you, 5 of those 7 people here, or actually 6, are struggling in the points. The only one in this pack who isn't is that 10 car. He just missed out. Now, technically, because Boyles and Thomas, they were in the top 10, and that they were going to get it. Alex May's going to bounce off the wall. Will Goss into him. Ooh, hello. Where did that come from? Uh, even though the people who replaced him got the spots, it created a new top 10, and it got like Anthony Ritchie and a few other people to get in there into the All-Star race. So because of the Boyles and Thomas thing, a few more people got in, and the first person who missed it was Spillman, as we got 3 laps to go. That's going to really ruin May and Goss's chances. Hagdahl bounces off the wall. Main thing I hope we don't happen is we have that incident that happened like towards the end of the races. Daly, he's on turn 3, and these guys on the backstretch, I doubt they'll catch up to him. And yeah, Brian James like 10 seconds behind. How far is Cole Daly? Saying he's about 30 seconds behind, but let's see where he is at the stripe. 41 seconds behind, and they're on the front stretch too. So will they catch up to him? I don't know, but if they do, this is going to be interesting. Ah, man. Tough break for Alex May, Austin LaPlante, Will Goss, and Alan Cavagnaro. Cavagnaro especially, man. That's a tough blow, and Alex May, one of the dominant cars. LaPlante's going to go around him. They are really approaching Cole Daly. Dougie Shears, Chris Washer, Michael Norman, they are really approaching him fast. And this is maybe good for Spillman and Hagdahl to really catch up and try to make an advantage of it, too. As there are 2 laps to go, white flag's going to be displayed at the stripe. Dougie Shears is your leader. Battle for second for the final spot between Washer and Norman. Spillman and Hagdahl trying to close in. They got to get moving quickly and got to hope the lap car can ruin them. White flag is out for Dougie Shears. Daly just coming in on turn number 1, and now they're coming on turn number 1. They are really closing in. I don't know if this is going to affect them. Spillman is now caught up in the pack, but Hagdahl's losing it. Oh, Washer, he's got to hang on. Norman trying to get that last spot on the inside. There they are. There he is. Cole Daly. I doubt they're going to get to him. Norman's pretty much the best shot there. I think Dougie Shears may have just clinched himself a spot there. But now the battle for second, for the final spot's going to rage on. As they're approaching Cole Daly, he is not going to be an issue. Coming off the final turn, Dougie Shears, Chris Washer will be your final 2 entrants here for the All-Star from the All-Star races. They win in the showdown as they just caught up to Cole Daly, but I don't think it would have mattered anyway. Congratulations to Dougie Shears and Chris Washer on winning. That is huge, and they don't have to rely on the fan vote. So let's show you in the results here. As we mentioned, our top 2. Third was Michael Norman, came so close on winning, couldn't get the move done. Spillman in 4th, Hagdahl 5th, LaPlante 6th, Alex May 7th, Will Goss 8th, Alan Cavagnaro 9th, and completing the top 10, Andrea Erickson. 11th was Kyle Thomas, 12th, John McNamara, 13th, Charles Jackson, 14th, Brian James, 15th, Stephen Pollard III, 16th, Charles Sanford, 17th, Cole Daly, and Trent Dunham, who retired out of the race, finished 18th. Let's quickly take a look at that replay right now. Here's what happened. This is really stupid. They went 6 wide right here. Daly was trying to make it 6 wide. They're 5 wide right there, and then there it is 6 wide. You know that would not work. But amazingly enough, it was only a 2/1 car instance. Sanford bounced off the wall. And look at, yeah, they just bunched up to each other, and Daly got into Dunham. Oh man, look at the airborne both cars got. And then watch here, Dunham, this hit here. Head on into the wall. Daly gets a little piece of it right there. And just, man, that was a hit Trent Dunham took right there in that Sega car. If he does come to the All-Star race, man, it would be amazing to see how that car will perform. But nonetheless, wow, that was a hard hit there for the number 1 black Sega car. So, tough break right there for Trent Dunham there. And, that's it, guys. The showdowns are over. We'll get you to the fan vote, and then we'll see you for the All-Star race. Mate 675-309-858, signing off. Peace.